With the first pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, the Houston Texans select Jadeveon Clowney, defensive end, South Carolina.
So when all was said and done, to Ray's point, defense wins championships, as did the Seahawks, and Houston went that direction. Like we said, you know, this is the first time since what, 96, 97, that we have not had a quarterback picked first overall in consecutive years. Keyshawn Johnson, we heard of him, Orlando Pace, 96, 97. Been a long time since it went this way, but in Jadeveon Clowney, he's special. Mel, you said one of the best grades you've given out in a long time on a defender?
Really since 1985, boom, when Bruce Smith came out of Virginia Tech, went to the Buffalo Bills and had an incredible career, Hall of Fame career. Clowney can be a great player. It's up to him. If he does everything necessary to maximize his ability, Clowney can be that good. And you think about a guy who is special on the field, great workouts, but people said, well, he wasn't productive this year. Go back, and I did, the 5 games with coaches tape. And guess what? Stats lie, and they did with Clowney. Yes, he dropped from 13 sacks 2 years ago to 3. He was blocked by 2, 3, and sometimes 4 players on one successive play, back to back to back. You're talking about a guy Superman wouldn't have had 15 sacks the way they were really paying attention to him game after game. This kid is explosive. He understands angles. My thing is about the NFL, there's only about a handful of great left tackles in this game right now. This notion that, oh, he's going to go up against the NFL's best, and they know every trick in the book, and they're great, and there's 30 great left tackles out of 32 teams, is wrong. There are not. There's only a handful of great ones. Clowney one-on-one will beat you. He was never one-on-one this year. When a team made a mistake and did it, there was a sack and a big play, forced fumble. To me, as I said, he can be spectacular if he wants to be, Ray. And I ask you, Ray, does he have the heart and the passion to maximize his ability?
That's the one thing we cannot measure by watching on film. You can see all of the highlights. You can see all of the great plays. But does he have that itch? Does he have that chip on his shoulder, Mel, that makes him mad enough to come into camp to say, I want to be the greatest player ever? I tell you what the Houston Texans get from this type of player. If you go back to last year's Super Bowl, the Seattle Seahawks, they did not use a big D tackle to slow down one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, Peyton Manning.